Hello and welcome to another episode of Bare Bones Wargaming, a show with no bells, no whistles, no frills, just a man, a camera, and his game. Alright, now this episode is a very different episode. It's going to be an unboxing episode, nothing different about that, but for the first time ever in the 2+ year history of Bare Bones Wargaming, something new has occurred. This has never happened before. I don't know if it'll ever happen again. Maybe, maybe not. But I do want to share, because I think it's important to share with y'all just everything as far as being honest about things. Okay. So, as you all know, all the games that I featured and stuff, I've been out of my own pocket. However, I actually was approached, first time ever, for a war game, for somebody asking me if I would do a review if they sent me a copy. I said yes, because it's a game I already know well, and I'm curious to see what changes they made and how it plays now. Okay, see if it is better than the original design. I'm sure the components will definitely be better. So, with that in mind, I'm not sure how to do this exactly, except to say, alert, alert, review copy, review copy, review copy, review copy, review copy, review copy. Okay, so now that that disclaimer's out of the way, first time ever for Bare Bones Wargaming getting a review copy. This is, some of you will recognize perhaps this is a different title now, The Great Crisis of Frederick II, but this is Frederick the Great, A Dangerous Time, which I did a video of on my channel a while back. If you look under my playlist of 18th and 17th century games, you'll find it under there. This just came out, okay, very recent, brand new company, the VUCA Simulations from Germany. They're also working on a reissue of the classic Task Force. If you don't know what that is, look it up on Board Game Geek. If you're into carrier warfare, let's just say I am Pavlov's dog right now about that. I cannot wait till they reissue that, because there's like 10-12 battles that you can use this system for carrier battles in the Pacific, both real and hypothetical, and I'm just like, oh yes. So I'm very curious to see. Hopefully they will do well. I'm very anxious to see that. This is their second game they've made. They made another one. I don't remember the title, to be honest, because it's Western Europe and that doesn't interest me. But Frederick has always interested me. Old Fritz, I've always found fascinating. So, you can see there, the front, nice, good portrait there. On the back, very nice, very cool. I'll be curious to see how the counters are. And I will say this, listen, that sounds like it's a mounted map board, boys and girls. So let's find out. There's the lid. All right. Okay. Let's see what we got inside. First off, take a look at the rule book here. Okay. All right. Let's see. Very nice. Nice thick pages. Color. All right. Very nice. Excellent. Okay. I'm like what I'm seeing. Outline of the cards. Okay. There. Let's see. Nice line of communication example, isolation example, very cool. Alright, double column, but nice space in between. Boxes to highlight important information, excellent, I am liking. Very cool. Okay, and then of course winter is a different game turn if you remember. And again, if you want to see how this basically works, although I will do a review of this, I won't do a playthrough, but I will do an actual review video here a little bit later on when I have a chance to actually play this one. Here's some example of play, marching, battles, setup information, nice, very cool. Alright, nice, very good. I like the rulebook, it looks very good, very nicely done. Alright. Little bags. I know some of you love them. I hate them. Right there, baby. Alright, let's take a look at the counters here. Oh, nice. Very nice. Let's look here. There's the old Fritz. The old Fritz. Very nice. These look nice and thick and heavy. They look like they're going to be easy to punch. You can easily glance here at these ones and see who's who. Very important for me anyway. I always like to be able to quick glance and be like, okay, you know, who's Russia, who's Russia, who's France, there's Austria, there's Prussia. Okay, love it, love it. All right, not a ton of counters because of course the original game did not have a ton of counters either. Okay, so there we go, all of those. They have number counters. Oh, very cool. So unlike the other game, you won't have to have 1 billion units. You'll have strength points. Oh, they did strength points with these. At least with some of them, anyway, it looks like. That's my guess. Yeah, these look like they're strength points. That'll be interesting. Or maybe just even just the number of troops. But anyway, it's going to make it easier to play. Ah, some dice. But these are actually wooden dice, I think. That's kind of cool. We'll save the map board for last. Oh, you get 4 dice, by the way. And let's take a look at the cards. Now, I'm sure the cards will be a great improvement over the original because, well, for one thing, they won't be in Japanese. That will be extremely helpful. I'll be the first one to tell you that. If I get them out of this package. Maybe. Okay, these are proven to be a little bit harder to get out. So bear with me here a minute. There we go. It's always good to have a pair of tweezers around. They do seem like they're very nice, I will say that. Playing card size. Let's just take a look here. Alright, so that's cool. Okay, forest, wetlands, high ground, cavalry charge, rapid advance. Alright, rapid mobilization, retreat, oblique attack. Okay, cool. Surprise attack, flanking maneuvers, cavalry charge, rapid advance, leading the charge, recall. Ah, there's the Miracle of the House of Brandenburg. I was just wondering if it was still in the deck. Scorched Earth. Okay. Alright, now you guys know me. I always like to see how do they shuffle together. So let's find out. I mean, there's two, there appears to be 2 different decks here because I'm seeing 2 different backs. Let me just show you. Okay. But I'm going to shuffle them all together only because I like to hear the sound. That's a nice sound. Let's try that again, shall we? Very nice sound. Okay. And again, I know they'll be separate, and quite frankly, since they're such little decks, I will end up sleeving them. For those of you wondering, the sleeves I use, 99% of the time, this is what I use for sleeving. So, there's the bottom of the box, and let's look at the piece de resistance, the game board. Nice. Nice, big, oh, even bigger. Hang on, I missed a flap. Hold on there. Hold the phone there, folks. There we go. Alright. Very nice indeed. A nice big map. Unit reserve, the different sides. You got your tracks over here. Turn tracks. You got places for the discard. Austrian Alliance. Prussia's on that side. Okay, the game spaces. Let me zoom in here a little bit. Show you some game spaces. Let us go to Berlin. Right here. Very nice. There's Magdeburg. Yeah, not a whole lot of spaces, just like the other game, but that's okay. That's okay. That's part of why I like this game. Point-to-point movement. That hasn't changed. Okay, so this is looking very cool. I'm very impressed. I will be curious to see what rules changes they made. I'm not sure how many they made. But like I said, this is looking like a very nice copy. And of course, I'll get on this and play it a few times with the new, with whatever rule changes there are, and even just with the new components, just to let you know how that goes. And again, I'll show you down here. There's Sweden and Saxony down there. Oops. Let me come out a little bit more. Got substituted units, placeholder boxes. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's nice too, because sometimes in the old game the stacks got pretty high, let me tell you. So, alright, well this is all looking very cool. Very cool, and again, with a quick glance at the map, you can tell, you know, who has ownership at the beginning of the game. You know, you can see where the Brandenburg possessions are over here in the western part, well, central western part of Germany. Well, I guess western, because there's the Netherlands. So sometimes it's easy to forget they stretched that far over, but they did. So, and there, of course, down here is France. So all in all, it looks very good, I have to say. Not that I'm turning into Evan Grimley, I must say. But, okay, so that's what's inside the box. And again, I will give a review. Might do a little bit, well, nah, you know what? I probably will stick with my format of the good, the bad, and the ugly. But I might do a little different this time. Since I know this system pretty well, I might highlight with my good, the bad, and the ugly. Maybe I'll talk more about some components, you know, some of the changes and stuff that I see, those kind of things. So, definitely looking forward to giving this a whirl. It definitely looks very nice. The cards look great. The presentation is phenomenal. So if they kept the same basic engine and maybe improved it a little bit, I'm not going to say anything about what I would change. I might have said something in my other video. You can look that up if you want to watch it. But this is looking, yeah, this is looking good. I am looking forward to giving this a spin. So I'm going to hit the brakes on the American Civil War. There's a shocker there, and play around with this some because again, I just always enjoy Frederick. He's a fascinating character to me. He's definitely one of my top 5 favorite military commanders in history. I think now I've read 3 biographies on him, pretty much. I think so, yeah. Not counting other things too, like, you know, other books that talk about him, like Browning's The War of the Austrian Succession and stuff. So, okay, so there you go. That's what's inside the box from the VUCA, I think is how you pronounce that. I hope I'm not mispronouncing that. From VUCA, and yeah, I was right. There are German companies that made in Germany here. So I will take a look at the rule book, take a look and see what's new, what isn't, play through it, and again, I'll give you a review of what I think. Now that this is obviously accessible in English, because the other one, if you remember, I had to get an English translation of the cards and everything and stuff like that. So, you know, this will definitely be an upgrade on components for me, without a doubt. So, all right. And again, just to make sure that we're all clear on this, because I do, you know, I do want to be honest and open always with you, my subscribers and viewers. Review copy, review copy. So this is my review copy, which I will be reviewing here probably within the next week, I'd say, is when I'll get around to doing just that. So, alright, so this is Tim Kortzmeier from Bare Bones Wargaming saying thanks for watching. I will see you next time, and we'll see if these dogs will want to live forever this time around or not. Thanks for watching.